Let's look at the evolution or the history of decision support systems. Actually, decision support systems have been around for a while in some form, at least since the 1970s. However, it is interesting to see that in 90s, due to the need for a more versatile reporting, the executive information systems, dashboards, and data warehouses were developed with graphical and visual appealing displays. After that, in 2000s, the tool for business intelligence, data mining, text mining, etc. came into the picture and were enabled by the data warehouses. The same time frame also saw the development of cloud computing and SaaS. In 2010s, there was a significant shift in how data is captured and used. New data sources such as RFID, clickstream data, web logs, smart devices, and social media were being used widely, and accordingly, techniques such as social media analytics, in memory computing, in database computing, big data analytics, etc., were developed. These techniques are still being used very widely and are still evolving. With the availability of new data sources and growing business needs, we can only hope that newer techniques of data analytics will keep on emerging. The technologies for supporting decision making have evolved over time under different names, like we just saw. The decision support systems, which were developed in the 70s, mainly consisted of mathematical or knowledge based models, which evolved to relatively more intelligent executive information systems with additional visualization, alerts, and performance measurement capabilities. As the evolution continued, by 2006, major commercial products and services for decision support appeared under the name of business intelligence or BI systems. We still use BI loosely as an umbrella term that combines architectures, tools, databases, analytical tools, application, and methodologies to support decision making. It is just like the DSS or decision support system, a content free expression, so it can mean different things to different people. The process of BI is based on the transformation of data into information, then to decision making, and finally leads to action. Let's look at the evolution of the business intelligence. The term BI was coined by Gartner Group in the mid 1990s. In the figure, you can see various tools and techniques that may be included in a BI system. So we can see as some of the tools such as data warehouses, DSS, OLAP, financial reporting capabilities. In addition, you will see more advanced capabilities such as data and text mining, predictive analytics, and broadcasting tools. The most sophisticated BI products today include most of these capabilities. However, there are some which specialize in a few of them. Managers need the right information at the right time in the right place to make decisions. This is an interesting picture here which shows the architecture of most common BI systems. A BI system has four major components: a data warehouse with its data source, and we have to start with some kind of data source or some type of data, which could be in the cloud, it could be in a local server, or it could even be just a spreadsheet on someone's computer. Whatever it might be, the data needs to be pulled from the data source. With the help of technical staff, the data warehouse is built and the data is extracted from various data sources. It has to undergo a process which organizes, summarizes, standardizes data, and then this data is made suitable for the data warehouse and is then loaded into the data warehouse. The second component is the business analytic environment with a collection of tools for manipulating, mining, and analyzing the data in the data warehouse. The business users can access and manipulate the data in the data warehouse using these various analysis tools. The business performance management can be used by the managers and executives for monitoring and analyzing the performance. Most BI also have a user interface, such as dashboards or portals, which allow the users to interact with the results of the analytics. So, we have different types of processing when it comes to data. You will hear terms such as online transaction processing, online analytical processing, or OLAP. So, what's the difference between these two? OLTP, or online transaction processing, is a type of computer processing where the computer responds immediately to user requests. Each request is considered to be a transaction, which is computerized record of a discrete event. Now, these systems handle a company's routine ongoing business. For example, if you go to shopping at Walmart or withdraw money from an ATM, the data needed for these transactions are stored in OLTP systems. These systems mainly focus on data capture and provide tactical or operational decision support systems only. We also call them operational databases. OLAP, or online transaction processing, is the processing for end users, ad hoc reports, queries, and analysis. These systems are based on data warehouse, and the goal is decision support. These systems help with running analytics for strategic decision making. Data warehouses contain a wide variety of data that presents a coherent picture of the business conditions at a single point in time. The main idea behind the data warehouses is to create an infrastructure that will be online and contain all the information of the OLTP systems, including the historical data. So OLTP systems typically do not contain historical data, but OLAP systems will have historical data. So now we know that investing in BI is beneficial, and a lot of businesses today are using BI. However, the fundamental reason for investing in BI must be aligned with the company's business strategy. The implementation cannot be just the technical exercise for the IS department or the IT department. It has to serve as a way to change the manner in which the company conducts its business by bringing some change to the business process and transforming the decision making process. And ultimately, you want to be making evidence based or data based decisions. Now, if the company's strategy is properly aligned with the reasons for a data warehouse and business intelligence implementation or initiative, a BI competency center can be established, and it should serve the following functions. The center can demonstrate how BI is clearly linked to the strategy of the company and make sure the strategy is being executed. A center can serve to encourage interaction between the potential business user communities and the IS organization. It can also serve as a repository for dissemination of best practices related to the BI and maintain standards of excellence with respect to BI practices. And there are several other functionalities that you can read about here.